Good morning, children. Welcome back to our moral science class. Here is your moral science teacher, Jyothimol. Hope you all are doing well. Okay, let's start. Before getting into our new portion, I would like to give you a brief summary of our last class. The same lesson, pressing on with purpose. In our last class, we discussed a true life story of Helen Keller and her dedicated teacher, Anne Sullivan. Both of them were truly determined. That's why Helen Keller overcame her difficulties to become a world-renowned author, political activist, and lecturer later in her life. Just the same, her dedicated teacher, Anne Sullivan, also had the patience and determination to teach a young student to communicate with the world. So we can say both of them are equally determined. Both of them dared to do what seemed impossible. Both of them had the courage to do what seemed impossible. That is what is the success of their lives. Now, let's discuss another great personalities from the same lesson, pressing on with purpose. It's from Indian mythology. So, what do you mean by Indian mythology? Mythology is a collection of myths, especially one belonging to a particular religion or cultural tradition. Mythology is a collection of myths, especially one belonging to a particular religion or cultural tradition. So, it's about Eklavya, the son of a tribal chief. He wished to be trained under the guidance of the great Guru Dronacharya. He wanted to become a skilled archer. Here is the picture of Eklavya. He is a good archer. Archer is a person who shoots with a bow and arrows. So let me repeat once again. Eklavya, the son of a tribal chief. He wished to be trained under the guidance of the great Guru Dronacharya because he wanted to become a skilled archer. Archer is a person who shoots with a bow and arrows. But what happened? Dronacharya refused to take him on as his student. But Eklavya, he was so determined. So he didn't give up his dream. What was his dream? He wanted to become a proficient archer, a skilled archer. So Eklavya took some mud from a nearby river and made a statue of Dronacharya. He then placed the mud statue in a secluded area in the forest. Secluded means not seen or visited by many people. So what did he do, children? Eklavya took some mud from a nearby river and made a statue of Dronacharya. Then he placed the mud statue in a secluded area in the forest. He worshipped the statue of Drona and started practice. That simple tribal hunter, Eklavya, transformed into an extraordinary archer. Only because of his determination, courage, and perseverance, he became a skilled archer. One day, even Dronacharya was forced to admit the greatness of Eklavya's talent and skill. So that's the story of Eklavya. Eklavya was a great personality with determination and perseverance. So he became a skilled archer. So at last what happened? Even Dronacharya was forced to admit the greatness of Eklavya's talent and skill. I hope you understood the story of Eklavya, the great archer. Okay, children. So, what did we learn from these two stories? Yes, we learned that determination is the key success that sustains life. So, what did we learn from these stories? Determination is the key success, or determination is the key element that sustains life. So how can we cultivate determination? Here are some points in your textbook, children. Come to page number 17 and 18. You can see some points are there. How can we cultivate determination? Here are some pointers. So the first one is be passionate. Be passionate. So what do you mean by passionate? Passionate means intense feeling and strong beliefs. Passionate means intense feelings and a strong belief. So we can cultivate determination by how, children? We should be passionate. We should have intense feelings and strong emotions about our goals. We have intense feelings and strong beliefs and emotions about our goals. So, if the final goal is something we love or we passionate about, it is much easier to remain determined. I hope you understood the first topic, first portion, first point. Be passionate. Passionate means intense feelings, should have intense feelings and strong beliefs. So we should be passionate means we should have intense feelings and strong beliefs about our goals. So if the final goal is something we love or we feel passionate about it, it is much easier to remain determined. So it might be helpful to list out at least one or two such goals. You can write the goals in your textbook itself. The second point is plan ahead. Plan ahead. We know problems are there, so we have to plan it accordingly. Try to avoid or minimize the problems. Then we should be able to face the obstacles with a positive attitude. The second point is plan ahead. Let me repeat once again. The second point is plan ahead. So what should we do? We know problems are there. Problems will be there. So we have to plan accordingly. Try to avoid or minimize the problems. Then we should be able to face the obstacles with a positive attitude. Then what's the third point? The third point is in your next page. Come to page number 18. The third point is be realistic. Be realistic. What do you mean by realistic? Realistic means be sensible and practical. Be realistic means be sensible and practical. So we can consult our parents, teachers, friends regarding our plans, and it will be easy for us to examine our goals with their opinions. Once again, be realistic means be sensible and practical. So we can consult our parents, our teachers and friends regarding our plans, and it will be easy for us to examine our goals with their opinions. Next point is keep going. Keep going. Start with a simple task. Start with simple task. It will help us to become determined about our major goals. Because life is a tough journey, Life is a tough journey. So if we cultivate these important qualities like determination, courage, perseverance, right from a young age, it will help us to move ahead on the path of success. Let me repeat once again. Start with a simple task. Keep going. The point is keep going. So we have to start with a simple task. It will help us to become determined about our major goals. Because life is a tough journey. If we cultivate these important qualities like determination, courage, perseverance right from a younger age, it will help us move ahead on the path of success. And the last point is resolve to be connected in completing whatever simple or big task we take on. Resolve to be committed, not a connected, children, I'm sorry. Resolve to be committed in completing whatever simple or big task we take on. So what do you mean by resolve? Resolve means to decide. Resolve means to decide. Resolve to be committed in completing whatever simple or big task we take on. We have to complete it. We should take a decision to complete that task. Okay. So resolve means decide firmly. Let's move on to the next portion, children. Have you seen the picture? Calvin Coolidge. Who is he? The 30th President of United States. Calvin Coolidge, the 30th President of the United States. Here you can see it in the page 18, last portion. The 30th President of the United States. Okay, let's listen the beautiful words of Calvin. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Children, see the meaning of persistence is here. Persistence means continuing in an opinion or course of action in spite of difficulties. Continuing in an opinion. So listen once again. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talents will not take the place of persistence. Genius will not take the place of persistence. Education will not take the place of persistence. So persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Omnipotent means having great power and influence. So according to Calvin Coolidge, persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. They have the great power and influence. Not with the talent, not with genius, or not with education. We should have persistence and determination. It's enough to attain success in our life. I hope you understood the lesson. So before winding up today's session, I'm going to give you an assignment. Children, I know you are writing your assignments very clearly and neatly. Some are there. I think they are not reading the lesson properly. Children, read the lesson properly and try to write down the answers in your notebook itself. So, according to the second topic means Ekalavy's topic, you have to write 5 fill-up questions and 5 short answer type questions in your notebook. You have to find it out and write down in your notebook 5 fill-up questions and 5 short answer type questions. Children, short answer type questions means 3 to 5 sentences should be there in each and every answer. 5 short answer type questions, each answer should contain 3 to 5 sentences. Okay, hope you understood the portion. If there is any doubt, you can contact me at any time. Thank you, children.